Republican Representative Lauren Boebert has decided to lean all the way into xenophobia during her second term in Congress. Completely unprovoked and seemingly out of nowhere, Lauren Boebert sent out the following message on Twitter, for which she rightfully got buried by Twitter users. But here's what she said. Illegals have more rights than citizens. Squatters have more rights than homeowners. Deport the illegals, evict the squatters. Deport the illegals. Not even calling them illegal immigrants. Not even referring to them as human beings. They're illegals, right? You've stripped them of all of their humanity. You hateful bigot. That's what Lauren Boebert is. She is a hateful bigot that is dehumanizing these people for political gain. Now, as I said, Twitter users were quick to jump all over this. Dave Wiseman said, now you're just making crap up for clicks and likes. Another user said, I so declare Boebert as both an illegal and a squatter in the U.S. Congress under the 14th Amendment Insurrectionist Clause. Another one said, aren't you embarrassed supporting a seditious, treasonous criminal con man who pays hush money to porn stars and lies to cover up his indecency and corruption? You should be. Yeah, it's a little off topic, but okay. Here's the thing. It's not about tying her to Trump. We get that. I wish people would stop doing that. Like, we get it. That's not even helpful. What is important to understand is that this hate-filled, religious faker, Lauren Boebert, is leaning into xenophobia to get people to support her. She is possibly, depending on how her supporters take that, inciting anger towards these people, at the very least, I think. This is dangerous rhetoric, and it always starts with just the rhetoric, folks. Look back through human history, especially, the 20th century. It always starts with the rhetoric. It starts with the dehumanizing of these people. They're not illegal immigrants. They're just straight up illegals. We're going to take the immigrant part out of it. We're just going to call them illegals, implying that their very existence is a crime. That is what she is doing here. And again, I bring up this religious phony because this is the same woman who, every now and then, every couple weeks, it seems, goes and gives sermons at a church. Gee, I wonder what Jesus would say about immigrants, right? Was he the kind of let's close off the borders, build a wall guy? Or was he everybody should be accepted and taken care of? I always get confused because I know what the Bible says, but then I also know what Republicans who claim to be holier than thou say about immigrants. So it's a little confusing trying to reconcile those two things because they are, in fact, polar opposites. But this is the kind of hateful rhetoric we can expect as Lauren Boebert continues throughout her second term and seeks a third term. This is what she is going to do, and plenty of other Republicans are going to fall into the same line. They can't talk about policy. They can't talk about their ideas because they're too dumb to have ideas. So they make shit up, which is exactly what Boebert did. Illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants in the United States, human beings who did not go through the correct process all the way, they do not have more rights than you. That is a blatant lie. And anyone who believes that is an idiot. Yeah, I'm going to flat out say that. No, I'm not going to tone my rhetoric down against stupid people. I'm not going to try to make nice. I'm not going to sit here and try to sugarcoat it so I can win over conservatives. I'm not going to win anybody over. They've bought in to bigotry. And those kinds of people, Lauren Boebert included, do not deserve my respect. They do not deserve my time. I will reserve my time to call them out for the bigoted pieces of crap that they are. Because they are. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.